Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 7 of Tales of Terramir, an actual play fantasy role-playing campaign set in an original homebrew world. I'm Wes Ford, and I'm the game master for this campaign.
Hey, my name is Mike Domes. I play Gemma Ashenlight, human sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I'm playing Willa Kettlewhistle, the Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
Hey friends, I'm Rob Parkinson here. I'm playing Razik Shikoli, Panginian Human Rogue.
And I'm Justin. I'm playing a human fighter called Anton Darghost.
Love it.
Ooh, that voice.
Pending any live events, we will be streaming new episodes of the show on Twitch at twitch.tv/Tales of Terramir every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also watch us on YouTube or listen to recordings of our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other podcast platforms at least a few days after the episode is streamed. We want to thank you to all of our new followers who allowed us to reach our goal of 50 followers recently. We're now eligible for affiliate status, which is like super exciting. So stay tuned to all our social media for announcements on that front. We'll most likely start rolling out subscriptions, custom emotes, and all that great stuff before our next episode. So stay tuned. But for new followers tonight and beyond, of the stream and donations, you can see your name ping on the screen live. Any donations to the show are greatly appreciated as well and go a long way to help with our monthly production costs. So just navigate to the tips panel on our About tab if you'd like to do that. Okay, that's going to end our announcements. Let's continue our adventures into Tales of Terramir. Welcome back. So let's recap our last session. Deciding to follow Savamil on his quest to the kingdom of Corir, the party continued traveling north along the Imperial Road. They were soon confronted by the jewelry merchant, Garrett Linemane. I already can't talk today. Garrett Linemane from the Imperial Inn. He offered to pay the adventurers handsomely to guard his caravan to Oaktown, and they agreed. That night, Anton began to have a string of odd and disturbing dreams, but he never spoke a word of it to his companions. The following day, the group confronted a famished hill giant, seemingly consuming everything in its path. It devoured every crop from a local farm, stomping its owner in the process. To flaunt their abilities to their employer and to seize the mad giant, the party launched into combat. Though the giant inflicted a number of hard blows to Anton and Willa, the party managed to slay the behemoth. In the process, however, Gemma unveiled her magic abilities to Garrett, but he assured them all he was impartial to such arcane practices, as long as his wares reached its destination. As night fell, the party made camp under the nearly full white moon of Rhea, assigned watch, and fell asleep. On Savamil's turn, he alerted a few of the adventurers of sounds he'd heard in the distance. The warlock of the Hag Mother, the mysterious elf from the Crimson Knuckles hideout, and a couple other red-scarfed bandits attacked from the darkness in an act of revenge. Gemma, while using more of her untamed magic, summoned 2 imps to the material plane, whom attacked Savamil to unconsciousness. Meanwhile, Anton, Razik, and Willa finished off the bandits and surrounded the warlock. The elf then raised their hands in surrender and offered up information in exchange for their life. Let's bring you back to our map.
Where are the imps? The people need to know.
The imps are currently
imps.
surrounding Savamil.
Oh no.
We also bring ourselves back to our woodland campsite, where our several party, or most of the party, has surrounded this androgynous elf, the supposed perhaps leader of the Crimson Knuckles, who's come back for revenge or something. You do not know the motives, but they have surrendered, offering up information for their life. While you all surround the warlock, off to the side, 2 imps, which I will show you an image of, have knocked Savamil unconscious from their attacks, seemingly being randomly brought to this material plane from Gemma's wild magic. We are still in turns. The warlock, whose turn it is, turns to all of you, hands raised. What do you want? I'll give you any information you want. Just let me go free. It goes to Anton. Anton, your turn.
Okay, so just to be clear, no one else is left alive?
The 2 other bandits who had accompanied them to the place have been slain. So the only enemies left alive are the warlock you have surrounded.
Okay, everyone else is dead. All right. Good. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I dropped off at the end of last stream, so
That's right.
thanks for the catch up.
Sure you did.
All right, guys. What do you think? What do you think we should do?
We're in rounds, though, so you only have a certain amount of time that you can do something. So, basically, Anton, you can say something and reply to the warlock, or you can try and do something else,
You can only talk to him.
or to your companions. But you only have a matter of seconds.
Yeah. All right. What do you know? And we'll think about sparing your life.
Okay. Goes to this imp over here. We're still in rounds, obviously, because of these wild
I don't
imps
want
who
to
are.
watch Savamil get killed. Come on. Look at what they're doing to our boy.
This one takes off into the air with its wings flapping up into the sky,
Oh.
and goes to actually, I can't do that because they're afraid of Gemma. My apologies. They
You
can't
can
get any
take those
closer.
the other way. Maybe. Just saying.
They're still hostile, but they this one goes invisible.
Oh,
it-
good.
Disappears from sight.
Egads.
And it's Savamil's turn. Savamil has to roll a death saving throw.
On Savamil.
You're gonna watch me cry tonight, Wes, if you kill Savamil.
I'm gonna
Gonna
cry,
need
you
it.
guys. I
Gonna
love
need
this
it.
character.
It's
You
like,
guys
well,
made me get attached to this character.
Do we have a technical difficulty sign yet? 'Cause I'm gonna need that in like 10
Just
minutes.
Rob Ugly crying.
I rolled a 15, so that is
Fantastic.
1 success for Savamil. So you all know that Savamil is bleeding out. You also have the warlock kind of engaged in a standoff sort of situation. It goes to Willa, and Gemma is on deck. You heard what Anton has said. Tell us what you know, trying to sort of get the situation under control, it seems. And Willa, what are you doing?
Willa kind of looks back. She sees that Savamil's down. She takes a step back from the elf, and she points at everyone. She's like, "Now let's not kill them yet, okay? Let's talk this out. All right, I'll be right back." And she runs over to the imp and takes a swing.
Okay.
There we go. For
Ooh,
13?
13 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See the small imp look over at you.
Yeah. She'll swing for 9 bludgeoning right at its face.
As you strike down with your maul, 9 bludgeoning damage, it goes and seems extremely hurt from that attack and is bloodied. It seems to like skitter back in terror from your attack, Willa. It is now Gemma's turn.
Gemma is also. I'm actually going to run all the way back over here on the other side, and she's going to say, "Leave him alone," and take a shocking grasp at it. With, I guess we're flanking. Is that cool? Oops.
You are flanking, so you have advantage.
And, all right, 21.
Definitely hits.
Reaches out and electricity comes out of her hands for 6 lightning damage.
Excellent. As you strike, how do you kill the imp?
Oh, I just kind of, like I said, trying to pull him away from it, and then the electricity, just out of reaction, it comes out of her and dies in her arms. In her hands, not her arms.
It is shocked to death. It goes and falls to the ground. This little lifeless little devil collapses, and this sort of blackened husk.
Ouch.
I don't know if my bonus action I can, or I don't really have anything, but I just want to kind of check over Savamil and see how he's doing.
You can take a quick glance, and he's knocked out. You can see that there's blood kind of coming from some wounds from the sort of scorpion tail attacks that they did against him.
Just got, doesn't know what to do, and it's just like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what, trying to figure out how to help him, and that's her turn.
Okay. It's actually Razik's turn now.
Do it,
Thanks for killing that imp. Will you allow me to say, as maybe a free action, as I summon a psychic dagger to my primary hand and put it against their throat, this warlock, and I say, if you do anything except disarm yourself, I will finish this. And I just kind of put up against her throat, and I wait for her to respond. And I'll ready an action to use the blade.
Mm-hmm. I think with that, we will end rounds. The other imp that had gone invisible, don't know what happened to it, but one lies dead at your feet, Gemma and Willa. And with that, we go to
I have an idea.
regular conversation as
I'm so tired.
the warlock seems to give in to your demands, Anton and Razik.
Can we try to search, while this is happening, can we try to search Savamil for healing potions, anything to help him out?
Yeah, before that happens, Savamil will probably have to do another roll before that happens.
Savamil.
Hang in there, man.
Oh,
Got a 9, so that is one failure.
Doctor,
Gemma,
heal thyself.
You quickly move to search his person. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Well, help me.
Yeah, of course.
Get advantage if she's going to assist.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
she can just search too. Oh shit. Okay, we both got
Oh,
11.
no.
Yeah, no. You both search, and you do find on strapped to the side there's a potion of healing.
Oh, good.
Savamel's side.
Oh god, I could use this. No. Yeah, we'll feed it to Salvamel then.
I had to talk
Yeah,
myself
I
off
guess so.
Jim at full health.
Just gonna crush it.
No, so you give it to Savamel.
Sure.
Okay. You open up his mouth and uncork it and drop it into his gullet. And
lifelike.
after a few seconds, oh, it looks over at you, Gemma, and goes, "I saw the light. Oh, thank you. You saved my life."
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay. Also,
Go ahead and roll for the health as well there, just so I can.
I always forget
Get it.
2d4 plus 2. 1d4 plus 2.
Let's actually. Why?
I don't know why we can't ever
always
fucking remember.
I don't know
'Cause
why.
we're solely dependent on healing spells and not.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
All right. Let's. 5 total.
Okay. He's at 5 health. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah. it
What
wasn't
were
great.
those stinks? I got attacked and sworn. He looks down at his feet, sees that one dead. Are those devils?
I don't know.
Say you in like shock,
Help him
Jim.
up. Yeah. To try to help him up and sit up.
Can we hear over here next to our new
Warlock.
captured friend?
Yeah. Drag his
Oh,
ass
you-
over.
You can all hear, yeah, and the
So
warlock.
we're
is-
about to find out, Salvamil, and kind of motion towards Anton to tire him, her,
Yeah.
them up.
them.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
The
Securing
warlock is
prisoner.
Okay. Hands up still. What are you doing?
Subtract another 5 feet from your rope.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've got some.
All right.
I've got some rope I can subtract too.
No, I was just. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just.
Are there any more out there? Or are you the last one?
That's the last
Tell
of
me
us.
now.
That's the last of us, I swear.
All right. Come with me. I'm going to show you something. And drag him over this way towards Salvamel.
I want to help drag if that's okay.
Yeah.
Canonically.
Yes.
This is what you did to my friend. So I'm going to...
Let's put them in front of the fire, kind of like dramatically, you know.
They seem
It's going to take everything that's within me to not cut your head off, regardless of what you do. So why don't you give yourself 50-50 chances? And tell
Good
me
odds.
why you're after me.
you came into my camp and killed everyone.
Yeah.
You didn't think that we'd come for revenge?
Yeah, I guess it was kind of an obvious answer there. Here's the other question.
That's fair.
You did mention revenge earlier, so things are kind of lining up.
I believe he yelled it as his battle.
Okay, fair enough. You want revenge, but you tried and you failed. Is this war over now?
Make him promise to stop hurting the people in town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the kid said.
Fuck. I forgot it's again.
Make a persuasion check. Gemma,
Okay.
I guess.
Could I use an
Uh,
intimidation check?
Can he intimidate?
Mm,
Since that's what I was doing.
No, Gemma, you talked out loud and you kind of gave the main point of that. But I'll give you advantage.
Persuasion.
So Gemma, go ahead. It's persuasion with advantage.
Great. Let's go with the 23.
23.
Really mean 7-year-old. Looking 7-year-old.
Oh, I forgot
They-
your school. No.
Gemma is a mere child now. They look you up and down. Smart child you have with you.
Yeah, she's a prodigy.
I only have done what my masters have told me to do.
And those would be
It's over at Razak. My mother's. The ones I've sworn fealty to.
Mm-hmm. I look over at Gemma and I try and like meet her eyes, and I telepathically send her the words, maybe you should show her the book that we took from her tower. And I just kind of let it go.
Yeah, glance over at him and shake my head. If he serves these masters, then he might not be able to stop himself. They might not be able to stop themselves.
What else do you want to know?
Will you come after us if we let you live against our better judgment?
Will you what? Sorry, my audio cut out for a moment.
No, I
there.
asked, will you come to seek revenge ×2 again? A second time? Make a case for yourself. And I scan the eyes of my companions.
Make a persuasion check, Razak.
That is going to be a 19.
Smooth talker.
I suppose I don't really have much of a choice. My name is Heron Bog. I was instructed to create the Crimson Knuckles to sow chaos in the Maple Crossroads and the surrounding areas. In exchange for my magical abilities given to me by my mothers, who serve the Hag Mother. And she seems to go, or they seem to almost do like a bit of like a silent prayer, like, I'm set.
So you're like a 3rd degree hag by separation from your power source?
Once removed.
That's probably better. It sounds better.
Twice removed, to be exact.
Where are your mothers?
But
now? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's I suppose I have nothing else left to lose. You'll kill me if I don't tell you everything. Here, seeming to give up, Heron pulls out a piece of parchment from a pocket. Anyone take it?
Sure, if nobody else is going to reach for it.
Yeah, take it, smiling man. You look pretty smart.
I'll take it from her hand, kind of watching her
Your hand.
warily.
Them?
Yeah.
You take it from them. And
While we're respecting their pronouns, I take it from them. And I want to read it. I'll read it aloud.
you open it up, and it's not a letter, it's a map.
No.
It shows a location which appears to be Oaktown, sort of near the center right. And off to the side, there's a little trail that seems to spiral out into the Rorsia forest. A few miles out, it appears, to some sort of location marked with an X into the forest. They go,
What is it?
That's where my mothers live. That's where I received my powers. I served them, though it seems I have failed in their tasks, so you might as well kill me now.
Keep a map of their location on you.
Yes. It's
She had a TBI. It's very sensitive.
Explain that one.
We could just kill him if you want me to.
Honestly, guys, can we have a team huddle over here?
it's so
for a
you can
second?
find them.
I
Okay.
gotcha. No, yeah. In case I get captured, I can throw them under the bus. Right.
No, don't lift the magic barrier. We
It's,
see behind the curtain.
I'm
It's so
sorry.
I don't forget where the location is.
Roger that.
It's very hard to find within the forest, or Rorsia forest. It's there's no path to it. You have to follow it exactly.
Are they
It's a
still
hidden
tied up?
location. You never tied them up.
I thought.
No.
We talked about getting rope.
You kind of joked about it, but did you want to actually?
Yeah.
We just
I
manhandled
do.
them over by the shoulders.
Yeah. Do you want to tie them up?
I don't think that's
No.
necessary.
No.
Well, currently they're
happens-
still. Yeah.
What happens if we kill your mothers? What happens to the rest of the surviving Red Fist?
Crimson Knuckles are all but destroyed now. You've made sure of that. It's just me now.
He said that he was supposed to make the Crimson Knuckles to sow chaos in the area, but did he mention why? I mean,
Did not mention why.
so why did they have you do that?
Gives a grin, almost in like a fondness, sort of strange, almost like a bit of secret love sort of sense, where almost like a secret. Curls, a little smile. The hag mother, she enjoys chaos. She gets power from that. From chaos and from things her followers create. The uglier the better. The more powerful we become. It's glorious.
Yeah, we're gonna kill her, right?
Does anyone have any
Since we're
other
not
questions?
gonna tie her up. I mean, it's pretty outrageous.
Anyone have
what
any
she's
other
saying.
questions? Okay, so I take out a copper from my pocket. Is there a way to roll like a two-sided die in this game, or do I need to flip a coin?
Yeah, you can do it multiple ways. Why don't you roll it? You can actually type in /R space 1d2. And if you want to pick which side before you do that, which side is which. So you want to say maybe 1 is heads, 2 is tails, sort of thing.
All right, call it. I say to them.
For what?
Heads. If you land on
Yeah.
heads, you get to keep yours. So I guess I'm calling it.
That's good.
Now I flip the coin.
Well, now shouldn't we
No.
turn them into the proper authorities?
Willa says.
Can I
as
flip it again?
Anton-
No, if it's a 2, then that means that
Well, we don't
said,
know.
yeah,
Hold on.
one is.
head saves
Anton.
one, and heads is 1.
I said
Anton,
one is
do you
heads.
show-
If it's heads, you
Oh,
get to
gotcha.
keep your head.
Anton, stop. He gave up.
Hey,
They gave up. Fuck.
Look at Savamil. This guy is not worthy. I mean,
He
they're not worthy of living.
he didn't do that.
having a really hard time with the pronouns thing.
He didn't do that to Salvador.
It's a long time ago.
We have to let them live because of our microaggressions, guys.
He didn't do that to Solomon, Anton.
Right.
I
Those were
did.
the imps.
Yeah.
They just came after us to kill us
no
in our
my,
sleep.
My powers, they summoned the imps. I'm sure of it. During the battle, it just happened. I didn't mean for it to happen, but
It wouldn't have happened if they hadn't showed up. It's no excuse.
It's not your fault, Gemma. You didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah, I didn't mean to blame you, Gemma. I'm just saying if they hadn't attacked us, you wouldn't have had to do what you do. But
that was my choice.
the coin is flipped. It's up to you guys now. What do you want to do with this human waste?
Just let him go. We have his map. He can't get to his mother's.
They.
Every time we let someone go, it comes back. Do you
We're getting
remember
out of here.
when we met
Yeah,
the mayor?
We're getting out of here. We're leaving. We're leaving the kingdom. What does it matter?
If you're fine,
Damn it.
keep on. If you're fine with getting attacked in your sleep for the rest of your life, you're doing great.
Well, why did you guys
Because
ask
if you
us
keep at the
what we
same
wanted to
pace that you
do?
are, you're going to die.
Why did you guys ask
Look.
us what we wanted to do if this is not? If you're not going to take our suggestion?
That's right, Razik. We're not killing him. Not killing them. I flipped the
Let
coin.
go.
Maybe I
Let
shouldn't
go.
have said we were going to do that,
Elbow.
but I said it, and I'm gonna honor that. So, do we just let him go? Do we tie him to a tree? Do we?
We can turn them in. Let the
Turn them
let the
into who,
authorities deal
Willa?
with it. You know, the next town over.
Yeah,
Find someone who's in power and just leave them off with a note. Leave them off with a note.
How far are we
Yeah,
from the
and
next
let me
town?
give a description
Heron
of
Heron
Gemma
speaks up.
and what she's
Heron
done.
speaks up and goes, listen. Let me go. Let me go now. And I promise I will never come after you again. Spare my life. I've given you the location to my masters. Do not let them know what I have done today. And I'll do my best to make sure that you're never confronted by any of their assailants as best as I can. I myself will never come after you again. The Crimson Knuckles are all but destroyed. Leave me be. You'll never see me again.
Well, are you going to turn over a new boot, Heron? Are you going to start being a good person now? I can't just let a bad person go out in this world.
I can't promise that. I still serve the Hag Mother. She's above my other mothers. I get my powers from the Hag Mother.
So
I
you're
can't
not
promise
renouncing your powers.
What will
I
she
can't do
do
that.
when she finds out you failed here?
She'll punish me.
We're not-
Savamil, you almost died. What do you think?
He's
Do it.
kind of leaning down and what do I think?
Swim or drown?
You can't leave this decision up to me. I
No, but you're a valued member of the party, and you almost died.
internal DM screaming. Um,
Sounds like you guys really want to just kill him. So just fucking do it.
Savamil goes,
We're having
I
inter-party
never-
intrigue.
I'm never for killing anyone. Unless we absolutely have to.
He's
Good.
That's
defenseless.
what
Razik respects
That
that.
is where I stand.
He gave
That
up.
is where I,
If you can
Savamil,
let it
stand.
go, I can let it go. But I don't think it's smart.
I'll stand with whatever you wish to do, but as I said, I do not think killing anyone is a good idea. That's all I'll say.
All right, Gem Dragon, it was your idea to drop him off at the authorities, so why don't you carry him? He's your baggage now.
Just tie him up and put him in the back of the cart, right?
Them.
Them?
Yeah.
Them?
Yeah, let's tie Heron up, put it in the back of the cart. We'll let Garrett know. Garrett's around here somewhere, isn't he?
You say that, and you hear from the tent. Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks for the
Everything
help.
okay out there? Just trying to stay out of this.
Can we do that thing where we tie him up and he has to walk, all haggard behind the cart for miles?
Heron?
Yeah.
It's up to Willa.
That's
up to
fine
you.
by me. We should probably tie their mouth up too, right? Isn't that where the magic powers come from?
Yep.
So I don't know. I'll take out I think I have a rope. She kind of looks through her bag.
Razik has
Razik,
approximately 45 feet left of rope. Just keeps
Hold
cutting
up,
off
hold
by.
up.
Razik has like 40 feet left.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
true?
enough. Yeah, you remember
Yes,
you
I
only
do.
took
I
like
do
5.
I do have
That's the
40
bit.
feet of hempen rope.
Right.
You do.
Plus, I think we should drag him behind because it's kind of fucked up. We couldn't ride on it, Apparently, there's no room on the cart. So,
There's no room in the car.
yeah. So he gets to ride all the way his ass to jail. No.
At this point, Garrett does come out of the tent.
He's in the is he
Seemed like you
in
all
his
had
onesie?
everything under control. Yeah, he's got like a blue onesie on,
It's like an
long underwear. It's like
Butt
long
flap
underwear.
open partially. I see it.
It's got like the butt flap kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
It seemed like you all had everything under control. So happy that I hired you all, but also I'm terrified that you all have thieves after you. But it seems everything's under control.
Not
And,
anymore.
No, they said they were after
oh.
gems. Didn't you hear that part? Can I try and deceive him?
Yes, roll deception.
They specifically mentioned gems. I say with my deception roll of a 19. Yeah, no, it was like their battle cry. Did you guys heard it right? I looked at my party members like gems. They're like
Thought
rubies,
he said-
sapphires.
I'm pretty sure he said revenge, but gems.
No, they
Yeah,
said
sound like
gems.
Verse revenge.
Or 3 gems. It was one guy wishing they had 3 gems.
Hold on.
Without even rolling, I know you're lying.
I rolled on my end.
Oh,
I guess I got that wrong. So, well, I'm
the haze of
really,
battle can make even the most brilliant of generals blind.
I'm really happy I've hired you all. Then, let's tie this elf up. I think we've got a while till I think we have tomorrow. We'll reach Sunpost Inn and Farm. Are you gonna drop them off there?
Whenever
Yeah.
we can find authorities. In
Alright.
the meantime, it might be a good idea for you guys to search and pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything goofy on him.
Yeah, I asked them to disarm themselves earlier. Like, did they have a book or like a wand or like a like a magic orb or something that they dropped earlier? Like when I asked them to.
Nope. So at this point, they sort of start to just like disarm themselves. They have simply a simple rapier, and there was the map that you saw, and there's a coin pouch of 10 gold. That's it.
I'll keep track of that.
All right. Ready to load the prisoner up? Move on.
Savamil goes, it's still in the middle of the night. You still need to get your rest, I think.
Looks like you could use a rest.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just still pumped full of adrenaline. You're right, we should sleep.
If we got a long day ahead of us, we'll need our sleep. I think I'll need to take another trance to heal myself, personally. Gara goes, I assume you all have this under control now. Gonna go back into my tent, get some sleep. I really trust you all now. It seems great. Make sure no one else comes to kill us or take my stuff. Thanks. And kind of goes back into the tent.
Such a good boss.
So we're gonna kill that guy before he wakes up.
So motivational.
He'll get a coin
Really?
toss. I'll take first watch.
Heron. Okay. You're going to take watch now. It will be sort of the watch until the end of the night at this point. So anyone who does take watch and stays up will take a level of exhaustion.
What
Just keep that in mind.
What is Heron doing?
Heron's currently standing. Well, you have you tied Heron up?
Yeah.
They decided.
Willa has tied her up, and her mouth too. She took like
Tie-
a piece of cloth
yeah.
off.
Onto the wagon?
There.
Or the
Now
tree?
you want to tie her up? Him. Them.
Yeah.
Them. All right. At this point, they're tied up, mouth bound, kind of not fighting it.
You said staying up for watching would take a level of exhaustion. Does that mean we can't take a full long rest then, regardless, by the end of the night? Probably a short rest, but what's
honestly,
yeah.
whoever stays up and keeps watch at this point will not get a long rest, and they'll take a level of exhaustion because you're not long resting.
Even if we switch off and take shifts?
You can take shifts, but the thing is, if you want to get your long rest, you need to finish off. Well, I'd say at this point it's been 6 hours, and it's not been longer than an hour of interruption. So if you can all get another 2 hours each, then you'll get your long rest. So you could do a shift of an hour each, and then each do a couple more hours. I think we'll call it even there.
Hey, let's do each a shift of an hour each.
Maybe two people
Just
do an hour shift.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fine to me.
Okay. We can go ahead and skip forward a bit.
And Heron's
Anton's
tied
gonna.
up.
Heron's tied up. Anton's going to take first watch. Who's taking second watch for the other hour?
I'll take second watch.
Okay, Razik will. Razik will be one of the first ones awake. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead on that. And another hour, I'd say, where people kind of get ready, prepare spells, do all that stuff. So why don't you go ahead, take your long rest, get all your health back, get your spell slots back.
You too, Savamil.
Savamil is doing that right now.
No bad dreams for me, I guess.
You already had them.
It's called being awake.
Do
I remember you said something like that a few sessions ago.
is there any sort of change in Anton outside of his bloodlust, as far as just his general demeanor and not attributed to like exhaustion, but to whatever he's experiencing?
You can make a perception check, Gemma, if you'd like to.
Well, that's a 3. I'm very tired. It's way past my bedtime, being 7.
You don't notice anything. You know something. I mean, other than just you don't see anything that you can point out and be like, "That's it." I mean, you notice something's off, but you don't know what it is, or maybe it's just your imagination.
Hey, before I go to bed, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Of course I'm fine. I'm just angry I gave the option to flip that coin. I wish I could have just lopped their head right off. Next time. Go ahead and go to bed.
You're not a killer, Anton. Are you?
That's what I've been trained for my whole life.
To murder defenseless people?
To murder evil people.
I suppose that's fair. What did the coin land on?
Landed on tails. But
Good night, Anton.
go to bed, Gemma.
In my cot. Or my
Okay, the morning sun rises, and everyone has taken their long rest. Prepared your spells. You can do so now. Savamel does his usual routine of once everyone's up, has breakfast. He kind of goes off to the side of the edge of the camp, faces the forest, and takes his amulet and does some prayers to Quathalia to prepare for the day. His spells. Once he's ready, he turns back. Okay, I guess we continue. We have a prisoner now. Garrett, are you okay with this? Garrett goes, well, they seem to be a prisoner. It's whatever you all assume should be the best course of action. And then goes over to, camera pans over to Heron, who goes, tied up.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Now get in the cart.
No, we're dragging him. He can't walk.
They're dragging, being dragged, so they're being pulled by the cart, and Garrett goes, all right, another half day ahead of us. We'll be at Sunpost. Yeah. And the cart starts being pulled by Butter, the horse, and pulls Heron by the cart. Savamil joins in line next to all of you as you continue on. Is there anything anyone wants to do before we move on?
I want to ask Salvamil, when you stand off to the side like that before breakfast, are you looking towards the sea?
You've noticed. I do try to look towards the east where my home is, towards the rising sun.
Me too, friend, but to the south, in the mountains that separate my land from this land.
You're from Panjinan, yes?
Yes. I know what it's like to be in a fish out of water, as it were.
Why are you in the Empire?
You know, that's the damnedest thing. I don't remember.
Really?
It's the way us tools are used.
Are you but a tool of your nation, are you saying?
I'm not sure. I must have agreed to be at some point. But that's not me anymore.
I'll
thought
say
I know bits and pieces of myself, but not the full picture.
last night, before we were attacked, before the winter sleep, you mentioned that your last job went bad, and that you were in, you felt that you had wanderlust after that. What happened?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of to explain. They only take your memories when you ask them to, or when it's necessary to do a job. And so, if I don't remember, then it must not be necessary for what I must do. And I have to trust my people that they know what's best. And that's how I feel.
There's a lot more to you than meets the eye, I think, Isaac.
Who knows? I sure don't. But I hope you get to swim the sea, my friend. And I kind of put my arm on his elbow. It's like, because I think we're going to a volcano.
We're going very far from the sea, friend. We have a long way ahead of us, and a volcano off in the distance, for sure. I won't see the water for a long time, but I hope that I can return one day with what was taken from my people.
Destiny awaits, my friend. Whatever that ends up being.
I appreciate your support. I just don't hope that you're not following me for no good reason. But I appreciate the support nonetheless.
Well, I'm going to go eat some sausage.
Okay, yeah, that's enough emotions for today.
All right, yeah, no. Bro,
The day seems to pass on as the afternoon comes. The afternoon sun lifts over. You see Taitar's sun overhead. The still summer afternoon before you, as it begins to set. You eventually get to a portion of the road that seems more populated. There seems to be more and more people, getting the sense that you're close to a location, a popular location along the road, a town perhaps. You as you move on, there's a small storm that passes overhead during the late afternoon. But the summer day passes in quiet peace. You approach a sizable property upon the surrounding hills and fields. You begin to see large stretches of fenced land with roaming horses that lead to this comfortable community flanking the cobblestone Imperial Road on either side. You approach the famous Sunpost Farm and Inn.
Is this outside? Can we see the map? Like, is this outside the? I think there was another major settlement. Is that settlement, or is it before there?
This is that settlement. We go to our large map here. You reach the
Oh, I see. Okay. Not a hotel.
Sunpost Farm and Inn.
And what's the inn famous for?
Why don't you go ahead and all roll an intelligence check? If you are trained in it, you can roll history.
Can I have an advantage for being from the area?
6.
26.
No, unfortunately. Gemma. We're starting to get outside
this
your
is-
reach.
Right on.
Mhm.
3.
Look at the big brains on Willa.
All right.
I know
Wow,
this
Willa.
area.
Willa does actually know this area. Willa, you know that the Sunpost Farm and Inn is a very popular, almost tourist-like destination. It is a popular place that's halfway between the Maple Crossroads and Oaktown, a very popular destination and stopping point for travelers, for Imperials and merchants and the like. They've turned this sort of stopping point into a flourishing, like I said, almost like a tourist destination. You know that owned by the Osmond family, these farmers turn entrepreneurs, famous for their breeding and husbandry of horses for the empire. That's where they gain a lot of their funds. Have also built up this sizable property of there's a wonderful the Sunpost Inn. There's also a very well-known restaurant there as well. And they welcome all kinds of travelers along the Imperial Road.
As we're walking, Willow will point to the horses in the field and be like, "Oh man, I've been wanting to come here for a long time. My cousin Jimmy told me about this place, and he said that they have the best horses in the world. They cost way too much for someone like me to afford, but maybe we can go look at a couple of them while we're here."
Yeah, that sounds great.
As Gemma says that, you look over and you can see that she seems to have transformed back to her normal self.
Oh,
Her normal age has returned,
Holy
and
cow.
everything seems to be tight as
yeah, I gotta loosen
he-
everything back.
loosens and readjusts.
Awesome.
She's back to her normal age again.
Oh God, that's a relief.
Savamel
Oh,
goes,
wow. Emma. Wow. You're
I
back.
thought I was getting crampy from all the walking.
"You gotta stop doing that.
I wish I
I
could.
can't keep up."
Now, all that stress is going to make you age really fast.
Well, if I keep turning younger,
It is.
then yeah, that won't be a big deal.
It's true.
Could have been worse. Could have been a plant.
Could have been a lot worse.
It'd always be a houseplant. It's no good. As you all say this, you turn and look, and you enter the property, passing sort of it's a very well spread out property. You can see there's multiple areas of large gaps of land where they have horses just roaming the fields, but you come to the concentrated portion of the property. And I'll bring you over to that map here. You get close and you can see there to your immediate left there is a structure for equine services. looks like you can purchase horses and it's like a sort of place for horse and tack, kind of things like that. Anything horse related is the equine services. Off to your right, you see the Divine Flavors restaurant, a fancy looking place that appears to be at the moment closed. And beyond that to the left is the Sunpost Inn, a large 2-storied property. Clearly a very popular place to stay. And just beyond that to the right is a gift shop.
No authorities. No, like
You currently
jail.
You do see a couple wandering Imperial guards kind of just randomly dispersed throughout. There's also tons of different travelers and people wandering about. Like, this is a very popular place to stop and stay. And as people stop their carts or even people who are walking stop to gaze within the windows of the restaurant and going in and out of the inn. And with that, we're going to actually go ahead and go to our break. You all have entered this property of Sunpost, and now we're going to go to our 10-minute break. So we will see all of you who are watching. Thanks for sticking around. Hope to see you after the break. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Cliffhanger. We're gonna have brunch. Or will we?
Hold on, everyone. We're waiting.
No.
All right, start humming the theme song.
Wrong one.
Sorry.
It's like, Garrett, you've never told us about your backstory. I think it's time to open up.
We're ready.
Cut.
We are back. Thanks for sticking around after our break. We are at the Sunpost Farm and Inn. After some intense negotiations and discussions with the elf warlock, which apparently was in charge of the Crimson Knuckles, revealed to be one named Heron Bog. Under the guidance of their mothers, ones that work for the Hag Mother. Seems there's some sort of coven happening there, which a map was extracted from Heron Bog, which shows the location southwest of Oaktown. They decided to take Heron Bog as prisoner and bring them to the closest authorities. But the following day, they approached the very famous Sunpost Farm and Inn, a almost popular tourist destination and popular stopping point along the Imperial Road, a half point between Maple Crossroads and Oaktown. So they have approached now, and that's where we're at. We're on the map here. I don't have the horse cart on the map, but let's assume we are all around that location. Garrett immediately goes over to the equine services and parks his cart to be taken and he rents a spot to bring his cart for the night, and then waits for the rest of you while you all have Heron Bog in your possession.
We should take him to one of these guards. Yeah. I'm not sure which one of us is the best candidate for that.
You
Careless,
see
no
various
baggage.
Imperial guards in random locations. You'd have to go to one. There's also, I don't have tokens on the map, but there are random people out and about. It's not like super packed or populated, but there are a few random passersby. You see some people going in and out of the inn. It appears the restaurant to the right is closed at the moment, but you haven't really inspected that. And there's other people going through up and down the road as well, passing through.
Maybe Salamel, maybe you and Willa can maybe turn him in, tell him that, he's the leader of the Crimson Knuckles, that he's wanted at the Maple Crossroads.
I can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do it, Savamil.
Yeah.
She kind
Get him
of
out of my
claps
sight.
him on the back.
All right, Willow, you lead the way.
Okay.
And Savamel and Willa. Let's say we go over to portion of the inn over here. And there is a guard nearby, sort of standing, looking about. Savamel goes, "See, there's a guy right there. Should we bring him to him?"
Seems good to me.
You see sort of a stout human looking up about, looking bored, eyes up and down as you approach. "Oh yeah, can I do something for you?"
Hey, good afternoon there. So we got something kind of big here for you. I hope you're ready for it. This fella here. Well, they attacked us last night while we were out tenting close to this place. And, they're in charge of the Crimson Knuckles. Now, have you heard of them?
Spits. I ain't heard of them before, no.
Oh well,
What's
they're
that
wanted.
like?
They're wanted. They're a wanted group down in Maple Crossroads. They've been terrorizing the town, hurting people, and this one here is the leader. So we've come to do our civil duty and hand them over to you to take in.
All right. You want some kind of reward for this or what?
She looks at Savamil. It's like,
Someone goes, "That's just
no, we're just good civilians doing our job, you know.
all right. Take him in custody. See what my boss says. Yeah. Take care, all of you. Takes Heron away over to like a seems to be a sort of slight small structure office on the bottom floor of the inn. Someone goes, that's a good thing, right? We do the right thing, right?
Yeah, that's as much as we can do, right? We did our part,
Yeah.
and now it's
We
their turn to do their part.
yeah,
Sawmill doesn't look convinced.
not very convinced. All right, let's go back to the party. All right.
Okay.
Everyone else kind of wandering around the area of the equine services there.
I'm looking at the horses from where I'm standing. Yeah.
Garrett goes, well, this is very popular stopping point. You've all ever been here before? Sunpost?
No.
Oh, it's great. It's great. You gotta well, I'll be staying at the inn. I don't know what you all plan to do, but we can definitely stay here in the area for the night, and then we'll take off.
Wait. You're not paying
tomorrow?
for us to stay in the inn, Garrett? Sir?
I'm paying you
Boss?
500 gold to take me to Oaktown, so
You know, expenses are
Not-
standard.
Did
doesn't
we not
include the
have
expenses.
Yeah, that's in our rider, man.
can't afford the expenses on top of that, unfortunately.
You have
It's
a
not
cart
too
full of
expensive.
gems right there. And I point to the cart full of gems.
It's now like stabled. It's doesn't all belong to me. This is business. Listen,
Yeah.
this was the deal. You all agreed to it. There's the inn. Otherwise, you can camp outside. But I do recommend, seriously, maybe we should all get together and we can make a reservation at Sunpost Inn. Make a reservation tonight for the Divine Flavors restaurant. You're here. You've never been. You got to try it out.
Ooh,
Well,
That'd
pick your
be-
battles.
You won me back. Garrett.
There you go. Yeah.
that'd be divine.
It really is. Very good. Well, it's very divine. It's seriously well worth the gold. It's 1 gold for the night.
Wow. Do they have ale?
You gotta get 2 ales again.
Doesn't look open
They're-
to me.
Oh yeah, they're only open on for dinner. You have to make a reservation.
Oh.
So hopefully we might not even. Let's actually go get a reservation because they might be full up tonight.
But they have ale.
Their menu rotates every season, so
Mm.
they usually have
tonight's
some
only
kind of
grape
alcoholic.
juice.
They have usually some kind of alcoholic drink. Very limited though, and you only get what's on the menu.
Mhm.
It is a delectable stopping point if you are into cuisine. Highly recommend.
You already saw this, man. Make some reservations.
Okay. You know what? Since I'm not paying
I
for
can
your
eat.
rooms, I'll make the reservations. Who's all in? Everyone in? Look around at
Yeah.
everyone there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
in.
5.
Quite
Some
an
of them
appetite.
goes, I hope they have some sort of fish or seafood there. Garrett goes, hopefully. They usually, I don't know. You have to choose off the menu. It's very limited. So, Simon goes, I guess I'll try it. Garrett goes, all right, I will go make the reservation for the restaurant tonight, but the rooms are all up to you. So, and Garrett goes off.
How do you think he's gonna make reservations if it's closed?
Maybe there's like a slip under the door thing. But guys, I'm beat. We almost got murdered last night. I think we deserve a hotel room.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go make reservations now, or we're gonna go get rooms now.
Okay, we didn't have a, do we want to tent it tonight? As Willa says? Or gone tentin'?
We went
Nope.
tenting last night.
We went tentin'.
Nope.
Well,
And-
I've been dreaming about coming to the Sunpost Farm and Inn for a long time, so I think I'm gonna indulge a little bit.
Yeah, this place
Gemma,
is
do you
great.
think we should follow him?
Follow him to the restaurant? Follow who?
Yeah, you have a good point about making reservations when it's closed.
Oh, I was just being
Should
funny.
we be suspicious? Okay.
I'm sure.
I'll take your word.
He seems to know what he's doing. I was just, I'm sure he knows where the reservations thing is. So, well, let's
You
get a
seem
room.
really on edge, bud.
Let it
I
go
say to
for now.
Anton.
Yeah, well, I've seen things, man.
Can we see him from where
Seen
we are?
things.
Like, is he like looking in the window and shit?
Garrett actually went off to the inn to make the reservation. It seems.
Oh, you make the reservation at the tavern or the restaurant at the inn.
You're not sure.
It's
Garrett.
his.
That's
Oh.
where he went. So
It's
you
probably
can
like all
inspect
inclusive
other
then.
areas further, or you tell me where you want to go. But
Let's get our rooms.
I can't let this go, Gemma. I'm sorry. I'm gonna follow it.
Watch it. There he goes.
While you're stalking him, could you get us some rooms, please?
I don't think he's gonna get us rooms. We should probably just do it
I don't think
ourselves.
he's gonna get it either. Gemma, do you want our gold? Do you want to go bargain? You're the smallest and cutest among us, so like.
Thank you.
Anton, as Anton passes down the road and as other people are approaching, you do see that there seems to be some sort of sign on the outside of the restaurant that you'd have to get closer to discern what it says.
No fish, no ale. God damn it.
Willa will go over and read it.
There's some double doors here that seem to be barred, but there's also sort of like a porch area over here that seems to lead to the main entrance over on this side. Either way, these doors have a sign and these doors have a sign. Both seem to have a piece of parchment posted to the doors, and it says open for dinner only, reservations required. Inquire at the Sunpost Inn.
Well, looks like Garrett knew what he was doing.
Huh? What?
I'm sure Anton will figure that out. when he gets
As Anton heads off into the distance.
Imagine him doing this Ace Ventura thing where he's
Probably
doing cop out rolls and shit.
War changes
As
people,
you-
you guys.
Anton, as you approach the door to sneak up on Garrett, he comes out of the door and goes, Anton, I got the reservations. We're all set for 7 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Sunset.
Yeah. 7 o'clock. Yeah, I thought maybe you just needed an escort. It's it's dangerous out here sometimes.
They only take the dinner reservations and they
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
but-
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense, of course.
Yeah.
So,
but
maybe we
I got
just
my
head
room,
back with the
but
others.
they're almost out of rooms if you want to grab yours. And otherwise, I'll see you all. I'll see you all tonight. Sound good?
Yeah.
Guy talking to Anton.
Ask him one time.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, see you then.
All right, he goes back and then he heads into the inn and up to his room.
So, I'm just gonna wait here, looking at the others like I'm waiting for them to come catch up with me.
All right.
Should we join?
Walk up. Let's go get some rooms.
It's exactly like your portrait. You're just standing there looking back over your shoulder.
The wind's blowing
So
my locks
rude.
a little bit.
Was he up to anything fishy?
No, I think he's on the level.
What, Salvamil?
Let's go
No,
get
he's
our
back
rooms.
there.
No, Garrett. It's
Some
yeah,
of that catches
Garrett.
up.
I guess we should get rooms, yeah?
Yeah, let's get rooms.
How many
How much
guards
are
are there around? Is it just smattering? Just kind of lazy guards? Not
Small
like
amount.
Empire? No,
It's not owned by the Empire, so there's just some random 2, 3 maybe kind of scattered about. It's not a village, it's not a town. It seems to be very much just like a privately owned property.
no knights.
There just seem no knights
Oh, good.
current that you can see at the moment. But yeah,
All right. Well, I'll let my guard down a little bit. I said we get
but
rooms.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
You all head inside the Sunpost Inn.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
we do so, though, can I cast a glance over towards the gift shop? The gift shop.
We can.
Yeah.
Over here to the right, just
Sure.
to see like what I can see in that. Is there like an inflatable horse or like like a mascot of some kind?
There is
Refrigerator magnets.
right here. There is a very large bronze statue of a appears to be a Damarian knight on horseback. But just beyond that, there is a small sort of hut-like structure made of stone, and there's like a brick and mortar type style to it, with slate roof. Very small, round structure, but is the gift shop. You can see that there's a little trail leading up to it. Other than that, you can't discern anything else.
I went to Sunpost and got this. All I got was this crappy T-shirt.
Let's go take some showers and then we'll go hit up the gift shop.
What is a shower?
It must be a
It's when
Pangea
you
custom.
clean off all that mud you rub all over every cut that you get.
Ah. Yeah.
It's a callback.
He means take a bath. I think he means
Oh, like
bath,
a
yeah.
bath.
Okay,
A bath.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
He's
Yeah,
not from
I've heard
here.
those.
You begin to filter into the Sunpost Inn. You see that there's a few other guests out and about in the main hall area, but you eventually filter your way up to the main desk, and you see a female human, about middle age, looks at all of you. Hello, welcome to the Sunpost Inn. Do you have a reservation?
No, well, we'd like one.
Oh, okay. Have you ever been here before?
Oh no, never.
Oh, well, we have a number of different rooms. Majority of our rooms are contain 2 single beds. And they we are currently running them for 8 silver each.
Really quick, before we get into this more, everyone, including Salvamil, can take 2 gold each from what we lifted off of Heron.
Oh,
Should have just been like, oh, I'll pay for all of the rooms.
So yes, typically we have 2 occupants per room. That is 8 silver pieces per night. So let me know what you would like to accommodate.
I'm with my niece. Gestures
So we'll
to
take a
Jared.
room. My friend Willa here, and this fella Razik. Excuse me, my friend here, the Jun Dragon, and this other fella. These 2 guys might want. I don't know if you guys want it in your own rooms or your share room.
I'll take
don't-
my own room.
Savamo goes, I could take. Hey, Radzik, do you want to share a room?
Sure, mate.
All right, we'll share a room.
Are you okay with that?
Uh,
Tom?
So we have, she goes, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 rooms then. Correct?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
math genius here.
We'll need your your payment up front, please.
Here, I'll take out a gold for our room. And you said it's only 8 silver.
8 silver
8
pieces per
yeah,
night.
okay.
I'll pay for mine and Savamil's room, or Savamil and my room.
Why'd you say it like that?
I know. I tried to correct myself, made it so much worse. So I lay down a gold and I say, "That's for laying down your life earlier, Savamil."
Savamo pats you on the shoulder. You'll be sure to receive extra healing from me later.
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to take a shower first.
Sure, take a shower
Okay.
after too.
I only meant later in combat. Let's move on. Okay.
Implications.
So she takes the payment from that. Anyone else paying up?
Willow will put down 9 silver and say, and kind of like take the extra and be like, "That one's for you. Thank you for your help."
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. Takes the silver. And for the final room?
Oh,
Gemma's-
I
you're carrying
already
on the
gave
coin,
us-
right?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
already gave him a. I gave her the 8 silver.
Oh, from-
Sorry, that's right. I thought I said that.
Yeah, Razik,
Okay.
Savamil, Willa,
Got
and then
it.
Anton, Gemma.
She takes all of it and goes, starts to hand out the keys to each of the ones who paid and goes, since you have never actually been to the Sunpost Farm and Inn, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, take a reservation at the Divine Flavors restaurant. Truly is a delectable place for your palate. Did I say that right? I think I messed that up. It's a delectable paradise for your tongue. No, you should check it out.
We get it.
You should check it out.
What's your favorite thing there, Miss? What's your favorite?
Oh,
thing?
they actually,
the horse meat.
you know, they rotate the menu
Horse
every
sandwich.
season. But currently they have really tasty Orrock meat. It's fantastic.
And ale?
Do you know that?
They actually don't have ale right now, but they have honey horn mead. If you never had that, it's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
very good.
What about fish?
They do have fish from the Norian Sea. They've had it brought over. Savamo goes,
Savamil's
yes! It's what I found.
Just be like Gollum, just like.
She goes, so did you all make reservations?
Yeah, one of our friends
Earlier?
made reservations for us.
Oh, was
earlier.
that the one that came in? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Great. Have a fantastic evening tonight at the Sunpost Inn and enjoy your dinner at the Divine Flavors restaurant. Don't forget to check out our gift shop right down the road.
Okay.
Thank you
Alright.
so much.
She kind of waves goodbye, and you all can head up to your rooms. We're all just theater of the minding it here. You all head up, and you can open it up, and you find yourselves up in the second story. You all have rooms very similar or close to each other, and they seem to be very comfortable rooms, especially for the price. They are a little on the heavy side. It is a more popular destination and stopping point. So, but you get a pretty comfortable room out of it. And each room has 2 double beds. Is there anything anyone wants to do as we kind of lean towards dinner time, and when the reservation starts at sunset is when you're able to enter the restaurant? Anything anyone wants to do up to that time?
How many hours do we have?
Maybe 3.
Are our
3
rooms? Do they have windows that face the town or face the center of this village?
Some of you, I'd say the majority of you do have windows facing towards the west, so away from the road.
Okay, the west. Okay.
I'd like to at least freshen up and see if anybody wants to go hit the gift shop when they're settled.
That sounds perfect. That's exactly what I want to do.
I'm gonna go wait in the square outside the entrance to the inn,
Okay.
and just kind of stare into the middle distance and brood for a while.
You gonna be okay there, Anton? You want to come to the gift shop?
I will. I just want to make sure that no one's following us.
Can we knock on Willa's door too? Be like, Willa, we're going to the gift shop.
Oh, the gift shop. I hope they have postcards. She comes on out, locks her door.
Savamel is talking to Razikus. Razik, before we head down, I got a little bottle of some Norian Sea rum, if you want to take a shot before we go down. I don't think they have a ice machine here, but we can... Razik?
Just trying to butter you up, dude.
Razik, you hear me?
I love ice. No, but what were you talking about?
I was saying, do you want to take a shot of this Norian Sea rum before we go down to the gift shop?
Yeah, I mean, this is basically our first break.
It's like the first time we kind of hung out in our own room. Come on, take a shot of this.
Yeah, man, I just
And,
took a shower. Like, I'm feeling fresh.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I don't know what we took a
I take a
bath
shot.
together. Yeah,
Pull the cork on the bottle.
Like cork water.
Uncork. I can't make as good of a cork sound effect as you can, Wes, but cork. Glug, glug, glug.
Oh, wow.
And there you go. All right, let's go. Afira, that's ready. I'm ready to have some really delicious food. Let's go. And Savamel goes down, and you all meet back outside. Is about an hour before sunset. You can see that the sun is starting to set. You can also see some of the lanterns along the road and in the the property start to be lit. There's also some people that seem to be particularly excited to enter this restaurant, who are starting to stand outside, and all of you sort of gather here at the courtyard here.
Gift shop.
Let's go check out the gift shop. Yeah, let's go.
Gift shop.
Yep, gift shop.
All right, you all head over to the gift shop, and you pass the statue and lead up to this cobblestone sort of passageway up to this door. It seems to be wide open. There are various people already inside, kind of looking at. There's racks of appear to be cotton woven tunics. There are all kinds of various gifts inside. You see, hold on.
Are there any nameplates with Razik's name on them? Like Russians, please
None of those.
It's spelled
You do
differently.
see these what appear to be these very
Damn it.
popular cotton woven tunics marked with the Sunpost logo, which is a silhouetted signpost crested by a yellow sun in the corner of it. Those are going for 2 silver pieces. You also see other various clothing items with that logo. There are postcards, there are tote bags, patches, there's some books and journals. You see stuffed horses, there's horse toys, and many other random objects.
Wow, this is all crap.
as they are a place that is very popular for their horses. There's a lot of horse things.
Like horse-like things or things for your horse?
Like horse like gifts. Like in this particular
Like
place,
gifts for
they're-
horses.
No, like
Some
horse
sugar
toys,
Sorry.
stuffed horses. There are little like horse stuffed heads onto like broomsticks that you can kind of pretend that you're riding on. There are
Only if I was
like,
7.
little
The irony. Shakespearean.
there are little like wooden carved horses that you can purchase. It's a gift shop. Savamel goes,
Shopkeep?
oh, I think that this looks kind of cool. And he picks up like this little like wooden carved horse. How much is this? And you can see behind the counter there is a female dwarf standing on a stool behind the counter to raise her height. She goes, oh, that's gonna be the horse. That's gonna be 2 silver for that. That's 2 silver for this little toy horse. Sets it down.
Stimulating their economy.
It's expensive.
What about this? Is it? I'm assuming there's like a flask or a water skin with like the Sunpost logo on it,
Mhm.
something like
Totally.
that. What does this
Yep.
go for?
5 silver.
Fuck. I'll take it.
Yes, it's a very nice quality. Probably should be nicer for the price that you're paying it for.
Made from
But you
horse.
can deduct the 5 silver for a slightly horse-shaped water skin with the Sunpost logo.
I know it's horse shaped, but we'll roll with it.
Yeah.
I am having Key West flashbacks here. Visceral.
May or may not
That's like
be
my inspiration
inspired.
for this.
I
I figure
know.
out what the hell I could find in Ron John's and edit it.
It's like there's a beach
Good.
bum shirt
Good.
here for some reason with a bunch
Good.
of horses on it.
Good.
I guess I could get a towel or the shot glass or
Good. Savamo goes, all of you have been so nice to me. Anyone want a t-shirt? I'll pay someone for a t-shirt.
knock yourself out, bud.
I absolutely want a t-shirt.
I will take a t-shirt.
Will Razik and me. I'll take 3 of the.
Wait, Gemma, get a t-shirt. We might need to look like tourists.
Gemma, you want the t-shirt?
That's okay.
Can't you get
that
a
sounds
t-shirt
fine.
then?
I'll find
Vis-a-vis that logic.
maybe
Yes, I'm getting a t-shirt. Okay.
something.
You know what?
Something
Everyone gets a
fun.
t-shirt. Everyone gets a t-shirt. Savamo goes up and slams down. He goes, you know what? Pick out your sizes. And goes, I'm going to take 5 t-shirts.
Can we
And,
take
he
a-
puts down.
Can we do a brief
What's that?
montage of us going in and out,
Yeah.
trying on different t-shirts?
As their dressing room.
Trying on different
The
ones.
world never looks so
You're gonna have to go through a whole thing. I just want to make sure we nail down that
You bring out
montage.
the best in me, baby.
Also, do they have athletic cut?
Ooh,
No. Unfortunately, they only have they have like 3 sizes, and that's it.
I'll get a
Beggar,
small just so I can
peasant.
show how swole I am.
we can rip off the
Taxman.
sleeves later, Anton.
You can make your own cutoff later.
Razik made a midriff.
God damn it. And then soon, as you're like starting to, in this moment, you hear a gong outside. Ding 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 ding. Savamo goes, that's the gong for the restaurant. We better go.
Dinner bell.
Ooh, okay. Willa will quickly pick up and buy 3 postcards before they head out.
The shopkeeper, the female dwarf at the front goes, 3 postcards. That's going to be it's going to be 5 silver.
Whew. All right. She takes it out. She pays it. Do you guys have do you guys send out mail here too?
Oh, we do. Yeah, we offered to pass it on to couriers on the road.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'll be back in the morning. I will see you tomorrow then. What? I'm Willow. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Bama.
Bama. Bama. That's a lovely name. I will see you
Thanks.
tomorrow morning.
All right, we open at sunrise.
Perfect.
See you then. Okay.
He's up before something.
Wait, Bama, before you close, can I? And I press two silver into her hands and I say, "Can you give me that horse on the shelf? The one that Salvador was
Which-
looking at earlier."
Oh, the
Shh, don't
the
make a
wooden
thing about it.
carved.
Just give it to
wooden
me.
carved. Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah.
Here's
you
an
go.
extra silver. Thank you.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
I know.
Hands you the wooden carved horse. You
It's not what
all.
you guys think. He's gonna break it in front of him.
Jesus.
Sorry, I couldn't help
Uh,
myself.
As you are heading out, you approach the Sunpost Farm and Inn. You can see Garrett waiting. Goes, you came! Great. We got the last reservation here. Everyone's inside. Everyone have your gold piece. You have to pay your gold piece when you walk in.
Yeah.
But it covers everything.
Everything you mean dinner?
Covers all of your dinner, and you get 2 drinks.
I think that is Anton's dinner. Right?
Could I swap out my
Sometimes
dinner
doesn't
for
drink.
3?
For another 2 drinks.
Do they do substitutions here?
You're gonna have to talk to our server when we go inside.
Oh, I will.
Some real alcoholism hours right here.
But you better hurry. Everyone's inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Garrett, here, let me fix the lighting here. Door's open. You're able to walk inside. Garrett comes in.
Do we wear our t-shirts, you guys?
No. Yeah.
No.
That's
look
lame
local,
to wear a
look local.
t-shirt
Yeah,
at the
just-
place you're
just-
at. Yeah.
Just wondering.
He'd be like, "Yeah, we've seen this menu before. Shit, I'll have my usual, and then you let them you put the onus on them, Gemma. That's how you do it." Razik says unconvincingly.
And then I say, I don't believe you.
All right,
Yeah,
go
let's
ahead
go
and
in.
move your way in if you're.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'll follow up the rear.
You see a hostess at the front. You see a you see a female half elf. She goes, "Hello, welcome to Divine Flavors Restaurant. My name is Ariana. Your reservation is under." Garrett speaks up and goes, "Lion Mane. Should be for 6." She looks down her list. "Indeed. Got those just in time. I need gold. 1 each for everyone." Garrett produces his gold. Everyone else produced their gold.
Sure do.
Go ahead and minus that from your inventories as she gathers all your gold, stacks it, puts it underneath. All right. You will be on the empty table to the bottom, just that way, to my right. And Garrett goes, "Come on, this way." And starts walking towards this table. Sits down at the edge. Savamil sits next to him.
Can I scan the room for threats? Some falling
Yeah, as
apart.
you look about the room, you see there's a roaring fireplace. There is a group of different tourists in one table, and there's another table of what appear to be sort of more sophisticated noble types that all seem to be swirling wine and talking amongst each other. So basically a table of connoisseurs and a table of tourists, it seems, as well as a table of all of you. There is a human playing at the piano, some very nice, gentle tunes. And as you all sit, you are. What are you doing?
Scanning for
I'm just
potential
looking over my
threats.
shoulder. Yeah, me and Razik doing what warriors do.
Seems to be pretty peaceful for now. After a few moments pass, there comes into view a halfling who comes to stand beside you. Comes around the side of the corner. He's got these very long, like sort of mutton chop sideburns, and halfling kind of short. Comes forward, starts to hand out menus, and goes, "My name is Alphen. I will be serving you tonight at the very divine flavors restaurant. Welcome, welcome. It is truly a delectable experience you will be having tonight. So please take a look at your menus that I have provided before you, and I will show you what the includes, which I just shared with all of you. As you look upon it, you see the divine flavors menu. He goes, "We have this menu rotating once every season. This is our current menu. I will be taking drink orders when you're ready." As you look down, you can see that there is a number of there's like an appetizer, and there's a main dish, a dessert, and drinks that you can choose from. It looks like the appetizer that you will be given is the parsnip wrapped devils on horseback, whisked soy sauce, smoked paprika, and locally sourced almonds bathed in a gorgonzola dolce. Bacon available upon request. With your two options for your main entree, you can have the Norian black cod fillet, which is a hand glazed with a honey reduction, delicately balanced on a sumptuous organic pearl barley risotto, hand in hand with a delightful new Damarian Courgette flour beignet. Or you can choose the roasted filet mignon of Heartland Auroch, nestling in a garden pea puree, temptingly accompanied by a succulent spinach and onion capote to die for, triple cooked local chips and Korean pepper sauce. With dessert, we have the organic blackcurrant souffle, snuggled up with a swirl of Horsin apple and sorrel sorbet, apple blossoms perched on top with a crunchy azuli hazelnut crumble. And for drinks, we have 2 per person. You can have purified mineral water, blessed by our own local priest, or you can have honeyhorn mead, a very popular local drink, or wildlandian red or white wine.
I didn't understand what most of those things were.
Just get the chicken fingers and fries.
Alphen kind of looks around and goes, "I see you need a few moments. Is there any drinks that you might need at the moment?"
2 meads. 2 meads, please.
Anton,
Your 2 meads up front. Okay.
Thank you.
Honeyhorn meads. Anyone else?
I'll take a honeyhorn mead, please.
Honeyhorn mead.
Wildlandian red for me.
Salma goes, "Wildlandian white for me."
Mead and a mineral water, if you will.
Okay. Garrett goes, honeyhorn mead for me. And was that everyone? Goes and gathers. Take your time. This is truly an experience you will remember. And does like a flourish and backs away and goes towards the kitchen.
Wow.
Do you guys think we can get extra bacon on our fillets?
Can anyone translate what he was talking about? I just heard a
Depends
bunch
on
of,
the chef,
I don't know,
think.
something about a garden with our meat.
Do you want do you want the fish or do you want the fillet?
Garden with our meat.
I wonder if they can substitute another meat in instead of the garden.
What's this? Leaves? Salad.
I don't eat bunny food.
You should try it. Maybe you can pay for an extra meat.
I'm gonna ask for the steak. Hold everything else.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind.
So you can get like a
chef will
side
probably
of meat.
respond well to that.
Food.
Can I get the everything else on the side?
Guy goes, you should really try something else. Expand your horizons a bit. You know, you get each of these items other than you have to choose one of the entrees. I mean, come on. Savamel goes, there's no doubt about it. I'm definitely going to try the Norian black cod fillet. Sounds delightful. And I'm going to try the other things as well. What's everyone else going to choose for their entree?
I'm gonna get the fillet.
I'm gonna get the fillet too of the auroch.
I'm going to get
interested
whatever
to
Salvamel gets.
I'm interested to see what they do with their meat here. So, going with filet.
Okay.
Praising will.
Few minutes pass. Alphen brings out your drinks. All right. Hope you're all enjoying your evening so far. Is anyone ready to order? And also, they bring out the parsnip wrapped devils on horseback.
Can I get bacon?
Sort of.
online? It says bacon available on request.
Oh, you want the bacon?
Oh yes.
Okay. Get the bacon for you. Seems sort of like almost judgmental on choosing the bacon.
It says
Like you ordered
Bacon.
ketchup
the
with
don't,
steak.
the don't fucking put it on the menu. Can't be bacon.
bacon
bits.
for you?
It's like a
Yeah. Okay. It just seems very just judgmental.
If you were still 7 and ordered chicken fingers, I'd be so happy.
if I was 7, I'd order chicken. Seems pretty safe.
Yes, this is the pinnacle of RPing.
Is everyone ready for their choices? Anyone has chosen their entree? Guy goes, I'm ready. Has everyone chosen their entree?
I think we're all ready.
Yep.
Okay. Goes around. Garrett goes, I'm gonna take the fillet. Samuel goes, I'll take the cod fillet. The Norian sea fish. Goes, thought you might like that. All right. You, sir, pointing to Razak.
Auroch, please.
Auroch. Sir, to Anton.
Yeah, I'll take the cod fillet. Norian sea. Trails off.
Fish. Or you, young lady.
I'll take the fillet, please.
The filet mignon.
Yeah.
All right. And you, pointing to Willa.
I'll also do the filet mignon. And can I also get some bacon here too?
Oh, bacon for your
Mm-hmm.
parsnip. They're like drawing it out like. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Got that. All
He
right.
was
I'll be
very
right back.
judgy of you for asking for the bacon.
Few moments start to pass as you all are starting to see everyone else sort of starting to enjoy their appetizers, and some music is starting to be played more elegantly, and you have the table to yourselves while you wait for your food.
Did they bring out bread?
There's no bread other than
God damn.
eventually the bacon is brought out to wrap onto the parsnip wrapped devils on horseback.
We
Oh,
demand
makes it
so
so
much
much
better.
better. Bacon.
Where
pretty
the
much-
where? I'm just looking around, kind of confusedly. Where are the ruffians? I don't see the section for the ruffians.
Anton, this is a nice place. They don't. Not every place has to have ruffians.
But everyone, what do we want to do about the hag issue? Like, we found out that the hags apparently wanted to sow chaos in Maple Crossroads for some reason. Are we concerned about that? We haven't really
Maybe
brought
we
that
can-
up as a party.
Maybe we can take a break for tonight. We've been traveling for a while, and we've run
you're
into a
right.
lot of trouble for the past week. Why don't we just enjoy the time that we have tonight?
Enjoying today.
We got these nifty T-shirts, and we have nice, comforting accommodations tonight.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be running into a lot of that stuff as soon as we leave.
So
We
my
do.
goes. I hope you all like your t-shirts. They look pretty comfortable.
I'm actually, and Raza kind of like looks at his hands and he says, I actually am kind of comfortable. It's weird. I'm not used to this. This sweater is so long sleeved.
You might be on mute, Justin.
No, I was
Oh, okay.
talking.
I thought you were talking. So
Are
I
we-
guess-
Oh, go ahead.
This feels weird. We just relaxing. What do we do? I don't even know what to do. Yeah. Have you ever all been to a fancy restaurant like this before? It's my first time on the surface seeing something like this.
Nothing
kinda
as nice as
interesting.
this. No, nothing as nice as this.
Oh,
Really, only the Maple Crossroads, maybe somewhere in New Domar. Places there are pretty expensive though, so my sister and I never really got to eat at places like that. This is nice.
I have a question. This is an important one. So, what is a parsnip?
As he says that, you see him start to stretch and his clothes start to rip. Anton, you start to see these tusks rip up upon your jaw as you start to transform. Someone goes, "What the fuck is going on?" As he starts to, and plates start to scatter, and you slide plates across. You become a wereboar. Anton.
What?
Yeah.
He really doesn't like
Yeah.
vegetables.
What?
Water my ass. Get this guy some
And one mention of parsnips.
Parsnips was your trigger word.
Razik starts going crazy too. He's got like a.
And as you start to throw plates across, everyone starts to turn towards you and gasps. And we're going to end our session there tonight.
Wow.
Wow. I guess we're gonna have to kill
Wow.
Anton.
He's got a condition. It's a skin condition.
You don't have to eat the parsnips. God damn. Settle down.
So that's
Well,
interesting.
great.
Always warn your friends about your dreams, kids.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's the worst time you could have transformed into a wereboar.
We haven't even got the main course yet.
I know, you could have just
Yeah,
waited after the
Didn't
fucking
even
souffle.
get your main course, man. Come on.
Really looking forward to that souffle.
That culinary.
All right. So fantastic. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Tales of Terramir will be back in 2 weeks on September 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will have a rerun of this episode next week on September 21st. This episode will also be available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and other podcast platforms within the next few days. So again, everyone who came out to watch us, thank you. Everyone for the recent follows, thank you.
Thank
You guys
you.
are awesome. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Have a good
We
night.
love you. Take
Bye,
care.
friends.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.